Welcome back! My name is ballerscuba. This is Video Games Over Time. We are still in 1987. Today, we're going to talk about Operation Wolf. The story of Operation Wolf takes us back to Taito. We have talked about Taito several times before. They have been responsible for Space Invaders, Elevator Action, and Arkanoid. We last talked about Taito in detail in our video on Bobble Bobble. Operation Wolf is a light gun shooter. The player plays as Special Forces operative Roy Adams, whose goal is to rescue 5 hostages being held in enemy territory. The player must shoot enemies from a first-person perspective using a light gun that resembles an Uzi submachine gun, which will vibrate to simulate the recoil of gunfire. The game has 6 different stages to play through. To complete each stage, the player must kill or destroy a certain number of enemies and vehicles with limited ammunition. The ammunition can be refilled and health can be regained by shooting specified objects. Taito released Operation Wolf to Japanese and European arcades in October 1987. It would then release the game to American arcades in December 1987. That is a brief backstory to Operation Wolf. With that told, it's time to play the game for ourselves.
Operation Wolf.
And here we are in the game. This is Operation Wolf. As you can see, copyright 1987 by Taito. This is a game that was pretty different for the time, but if you have played arcade games before, especially arcade shooters, this will probably look pretty familiar to you. Rescue the hostages, don't kill civilians. There's just women in bikinis walking around and nurses, twin nurses. Don't kill any of them. You can get the magazine, you can get the bomb, you can get recovery for 5 damage, you can get a dynamite bomb and a super submachine gun that will allow you to just fire repeatedly. And then there is the map that you have to go through. I believe that they just basically send you in order, and then this is the screen where you will defeat the enemies. Oh no, Arnold Schwarzenegger! We're doomed. I probably will not get any of these high scores as we go through. I'm going to do what I can. I don't have a light gun for this, so instead I am using the mouse, which you can see on the screen here. That is not normally part of the game, but we will do what I can with it. I will probably be a little bit more accurate than I normally would be, but I'll also be slower at attacking than I normally would be. Just based on the controls. So let's see what I can do in the game. We'll go ahead and drop in operation name is Wolf, in case you missed it. Let's go ahead and drop a quarter or 2. Maybe we'll do 5. Let's do 5 and then push the start button, and I do have this hopefully figured out. Rescue the hostages. They didn't say that part, so I'll say it. We're probably not going to do that. All right, we'll go there. It's already a little bit misaligned. I don't like that. Cut off the enemies something. All right, we'll cut off their communication. That seems to be the thing. All right, go there. No. There we go. You can shoot the grenades out of the air. Let's blow that up. More ammo. All right, no, we need to get that and that. Get him. No, that was my last one. All right, we can still blow it up with just regular bullets, which I don't think is very realistic, but what do you know? I have very strong bullets. No, there's so many. Don't hit the nurses. All right, we got him. I have Been hit a few times, but we cleared the scene. We get a clearance bonus of 10,000.
Demolishing the communication setup, cutting off the enemy from rescue.
Hooray! Is that what I did? All right, we're now gonna go to the jungle. You can see the way that we're gonna go here. Extract information, enemy about the... That was all they gave me. All right, I only have a few rockets left. No, don't hit the nurses. We got people jumping out of the jungle here. I don't think I killed the vulture. No, I do, and it had ammo on him. All right, only a little bit of health left. We're pretty much screwed here. I'm probably not going to do it. I don't think I can fire fast enough. All right, I got a little bit of health back. Do I hit the chicken? I do. It didn't do anything for me. You hit vultures, you don't hit chickens. And down I go. Down I go.
Sustained a lethal injury. Sorry, but you are finished here.
And I get to put my initials in. Are you gonna let me do it? There we go. No, I can only put in one. Why can I only put in one? All right, 69.2. Yeah, and 59.8. No chance to keep going. No chance. All right, so I guess we'll do it one more time. I don't think I'm gonna go too much further than that.
Operation initiated.
Rescue the hostages. Can I choose which one I go to now? Let's try the village. Nope, I don't get to choose. All right, cut off the enemy's communications. That's all I get. All right, so we'll do one more if they're not going to let me continue. And you can see it is a bit random here. They're right at the edge. That is not nice. I'm trying to save my my grenades, my big stuff for like later on when they spawn just a ton of them. All right, got it. Got the grenade. All right, we'll do that one. Yeah, the helicopters are not good. Luckily, I am made of very strong stuff. I can't get two of them? Alright, right there. There we go. Alright, went through that one pretty quickly.
You succeeded in demolishing the communication setup, cutting off the enemy from rescue.
Hooray, story. I don't think I need a lot of it. It's a shooting gallery.
The enemy has located you.
Oh, that is news. That has not happened before. Did I play too well? What is happening? No, no! I lost it. No, I lost it. All right, I'm back. I'm back. And I don't have any rockets. Can I get those? Why are you all the way back there? All right, we got you. Okay, cleared this scene. I didn't get that before. Now we're at the jungle. All right, well, now I know I can hit these. There's just so many enemies. It just feels like I just need to constantly be shooting. Don't hit the civilian. Why would you run in the middle there? That seems like it's on you. All right. Just holding the button down now. Oh, flashing lights warning. Holy crap. Alright, I got a little bit of health back, but what's that gonna do for me at this point? No, I killed the nurses! I shot the stretcher and killed both the nurses. And down I go. And that's the end.
You have sustained a lethal injury. Sorry, but you are finished here.
That's such a weird read. Alright, let's see if I can figure this out this time. Alright, so S, and then, okay, I get it. There we go. Because they think that I'm not accurate. Alright, I got it in, and I got 4th! That's not too bad. Well, your history is obstruct intelligence. Wasn't my goal, but that's what I did. And I don't think I'm going to be able to make it past the jungle no matter what I do. At least not with the setup that I have. And, I mean, they're just starting to spam enemies towards the end. So, that is going to be the game played. And with the gameplay, it's time to talk about how it holds up today. Playing the game today, I definitely had fun playing Operation Wolf, but like a lot of arcade games, my fun was a little bit short-lived. There wasn't really a lot that I could do to continue going forward with all that enemy spam with the setup that I had. But for what it was, it's fun. It is a first-person shooter. It's a bit of a shooting gallery rail shooter type game where you're just on a set path and you're shooting everything in front of you more or less. It does a couple things to push the genre forward, such as the resupplies of ammunition and the bombs, and then of course the upgrade to the submachine gun that I will have to put some sort of seizure warning on there. That was bad, but it was fun for what it was, but I just want more, right? I want deeper. I want to have more strategy. I don't want enemy spam. I just want enemies to show up and give me a little bit of time to shoot them. It definitely is designed so that there's no way for you to not take damage, at least based on my reading of how the game plays. I just don't see how you could avoid damage in the arcade version of the game, at least this version of the game. I just don't see it. But maybe it's possible and I'm just not good enough, but it just appears to me like something that is designed to eat your quarters because you just can't last very long in it. But the graphics are good, the sound is good, everything about the game is done well, and it does push the genre forward. As a result, this is a game that I would recommend people checking out if it is put in front of you. I wouldn't necessarily go out of your way, though. It's not a game that you have to play. But if this is a genre that interests you, if this is a time that interests you, if you are interested in arcade games, especially if you can find one with the actual cabinet, a version with the cabinet that will shake the submachine gun as you're firing it, absolutely play that, but don't expect to get too far in it. It's fun, but the fun is short-lived, so temper your expectations as to how long you'll be playing it. Replayability is not very high for me on this one, but this isn't my genre. If it is your genre, maybe you'll want to replay it again and again and get better at the game. But this is a game worth checking out, but not necessarily out of your way unless this is your genre. And that's my modern take on the game. When the game was released, Operation Wolf would prove to be very popular. In Japan, Operation Wolf would become the second highest grossing arcade game of 1988. In the United Kingdom, it was the highest grossing arcade game of 1988. In the United States, it was one of the top 5. The critics were also very positive about the game. The gameplay, graphics, and controls were seen as highlights, though some critics struggled with the violence present in the game. It won several awards that year. As time has gone on, the game is credited with helping to revolutionize the light gun genre, moving it from a shooting gallery style genre toward a more realistic shooter. It is seen as combining the influence of run-and-gun games and the action films of the time and applying it to light gun shooters, advancing the technology of the mounted gun on the arcade cabinet, and is seen as a precursor to the eventual evolution of the shooter genre. It is often cited as a major inspiration for future arcade titles. Operation Wolf would see ports and sequels. We'll keep an eye on these as we continue. As for Taito, the success of Operation Wolf would further fuel their resurgence in the industry. We will hear from Taito again in the future as well. That will do it for the story of Operation Wolf for now. My name is ballerscuba. This has been Video Games Over Time. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in our next video when we get a new engine.